Okay, so today I'm with Lucien from HeySocial. Can you just start by giving a quick intro about what do you do at HeySocial?
Yeah, so I'm one of the co-founders and chief revenue officers at HeySocial. And HeySocial is a ad content agency where we create videos with influencers, and these brands use these videos specifically for their ads.
Okay, perfect, perfect. Can you tell us like what were you doing before working with us?
Yeah, so before working with you guys, it was a little bit like all over the place. We were like trying to find leads wherever we can, and we were just like throwing stuff at the wall and seeing like if things like actually like stuck. And like yeah, we got like some decent result, but like nothing really like valuable. So, I remember we were just like downloading these lead lists that probably used to get like I think from like Fiverr, Upwork with like different virtual assistants, and we just used to kind of send cold email campaigns with like just very general, like very general script. That's kind of what we were doing before.
Okay, perfect. And what was your experience working with us?
Yeah, so I would say like to give like specifics, the main two challenges that I had is that the amount of leads, the amount of like positive leads that were interested in working with us was very low. So that was the first thing. And then the second thing that I was wanting is a higher quality of a lead. So we work with like very specific individuals, like very specific companies, and we just had like a very hard time to actually like find those companies. But then we also had a very hard time to like generate interest from those companies. And when I kind of started working with you guys had like a very detailed approach and process to find those specific companies that I want. But most importantly, I think you guys were just very good at like crafting a very accurate and like detailed message that's personalized for each one of those leads, like at scale. So I would say like my experience working with you guys is that I was able to bring in like higher quality leads to get on a discovery call with me. So it was actually easier for me to actually like close those leads, but also just from like a positive reply rate. You guys like almost like doubled my positive reply rate from like me just trying to figure stuff out on my own compared to like working with like a group of experts like you guys.
Okay, perfect. Thanks for that. And in terms of results, what was the results since working with us? I think it's been 4 months that we work together, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So I would say the result, like, so before working, I think that only like 30% of all of the leads that were generated were actually qualified. That number went, I think, from 30% to like 78, 80% working with you guys. So like almost like tripled. But the thing that really like the main reason why I continue working with you guys and I keep referring you guys business is because I don't have to think about like what's happening. You guys are able to like clearly define or look at the data and based on the data, define a plan to like, okay, what does the next email campaign look like, right? What does the next cold email strategy look like? And in terms of positive replies, I think I had like a 0.3% positive reply rate, and now I'm at like that 1%. Even some campaigns, you guys are able to do like 1.1, 1.2. So those are kind of like, the before and after effect. And all of that just is like at the end of the day, just like more revenue for us because we're pushing more people to have like a discovery call. And they're also more qualified, more importantly.
Okay, perfect. And in terms of deal, do you know on average, like, uh, how many deals have you closed since working with us?
Yeah, so I've closed at the moment 16 deals. So like every month, like very predictably, I'm able to close, around like 5 or 6 deals a month. And like, our average ticket price ranges from like, $7,000 a month all the way up to like 15, 25,000. So like, there's like an amazing ROI on like having a very good process, but most importantly, like you guys, like I don't have to think about that, right? So I could like take my time and focus on like other things.
Perfect. And last question, would you recommend us to other agencies or just any other prospect that would like to generate leads from cold email?
Yes, and I think that the companies that have a really good product, they have like a good offer, they know that like they could deliver like a really good service. And those companies I would refer you the most because those are the companies that usually need the most help with like their cold email strategies and like
Mhm.
just generating leads because they put so much time in their product, just like us, right? Like we spend so much time to make sure that the our customers have like the best possible experience that sometimes we're not quite sure. We don't even actually have the time to like focus on like generating the amount of leads that we want in order for us to like, grow our business.
Perfect. Make total sense. Thanks a lot for your time, Lucien. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, not a problem. Bye, Will.
Perfect.